Makhosj, and welcome to another video. And today I'm feeling so good. I don't know why, but like I was like, you know what? We started this. We must finish this. Anyway, for those that don't know me, I am Karabow Reflex, aka Mkhulu Karabow, and today I am back again for Q&A part 2 because the questions were too many. I couldn't answer them in the first video. But yeah, now I'm here for part 2. It's just this is the end, okay, of the Q&As, and then from there on we're gonna have to start asking story times. When you comment down below, you must comment, ask for story times. Anyway, guys, you know the vibes. Like, comment, share. Yalla zutaba, because yalla zutaba. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. So actually today, while we are talking, I'm going to be doing not really ubuhlalu, but it's just like I'll show you guys when I'm done. Yeah, you'll see it when I'm done. So yeah, I think that will be fun. I think that's gonna be nice. So the first question is, how did you deal with the sickness or pain of being a spiritual child? Oh, now this question is very hard because, to be honest, I myself don't know how. I still don't know if I do deal with it. To be honest, Mina, I'm just a girl that prays. Like I told you guys even in the last video that when things don't go my way, or when I'm feeling sad, or even when I'm sick, full moon, when there's a full moon, we get very sick. So Mina, when things like that happen to me, I just tend to pray, bruh. Like I'm just like, but I cry. I cry so much. Because like I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm cursed. Like, why me? Like the pain is what makes me feel like I'm cursed. Because like, couldn't it just be without pain? No, you get. But I understand why it has to be with pain, right? But like still. The second question, amahle, which I really love, says, oh, what you want to do is you want to, I cut it, and then you're going to put it here, and you just roll it with your, yeah. But anyway, you see how it looks? Yeah. Anyway, who influenced me to start social media? So, to be honest, I've always wanted to become a content creator. Oh God, no. I've always wanted to become a content creator since a very young age. I think like I was in grade 6, so I was like, no, Mina, like I want to start making content, yabo. I was like, yeah, like I was like so determined. But then I didn't start making content until last year, because last year I something just came over me. Oh, I had just like passed a lot of stages at Lozine, and I was like, you know what? Like, let me just make videos, like I'd meet people and they'll be like, even before starting with my TikTok, they'll be like, oh my God, you're so inspiring. When you are very proud of your gift, and many people would need that. And then I was like, oh my God, then I should definitely do that. So even me now, when I start making videos, you see, most times, even recently, I haven't been making a lot of like videos where I talk to you guys.
Why?
And on TikTok, it's because Mina, I pray before making a video, and I ask God, I'm like, God, what do you want me to teach your children now? And if nothing comes to mind, I'm not gonna make a video. So yeah, I've always wanted to become a creator. I've always wanted to make content, but mostly I was focusing on music. I wanted to become like a musician. Wow. But then now I'm like, I think it's better to be a Zabangoma. For the third question, amahle, this question says, have you ever had any problematic clients? If so, how do you deal with them? Oh my God, tell me about it. I don't think anyone has ever had a story whereby they don't have like a problematic client, right? For me, it's like I've had a client whereby it wasn't her, okay? It was her partner. She was about her relationship, and she wanted to see how things were going. So fast forward, I tell her that things are not okay because this guy is doing some things on the side, okay? And guy has the nerve to text me, angithuke makhosi, angithuke. And I'm like, okay, but still, the fact still remains, good to inside in the dark, So to be honest, Mina, like I said, I'm a very wise person. I don't think if someone comes and angenzele inking, I would be mad at them or I would just like snap or or something. I'll just leave it to them. Like this is a you problem, you know. So when the client partner texted me and akalaza and stuff like that, I was like, you know what, God bless you. You know the truth. And if I was wrong, then time will reveal that, time will reveal who was right. And it so turns out that he was doing this and that. But then that's a story for another day, okay? So, wow, you see that? People, they consult and they want to ask obvious questions. Why do you want me to tell you things that you know? Let me tell you something that you don't know, you know? And I've also had another client, oh yeah, we were okay. I gave her a consultation, gave her cleansing to do, I gave her things to do. And then she came back the next day and she was like, oh, why do I have to use umuti for the cleansing, referring to impepo?
What?
And I was like, umuti for the what? What are you talking about? So I just genuinely like I was like, I don't understand where the problem is. If you feel like you were not satisfied with the consultation, I can take you to someone else, okay? Someone who can help you. But you know, I mean, personally, I don't know what's EAP thinking because yesterday we were okay and you thanked me, and now all of a sudden this, yeah, and she's like, "There's no problem." I'm like, "Okay, then why are you texting me fighting?" She's like, "No." Well, I'm like, you know what? I'm too tired. I'm not gonna do this with you. So I asked her, "Do you want me to send you in Kanyisaya back?" And she was like, "No, I don't want to." I'm like, "Okay, then what do you want? What do you want?" And she's like, "No, I don't know why we are fighting. But you texted me and said I was a fake Sangoma dog." Yeah. Oh, because anyway, fourth question. And this question, I don't know if I have an honest answer for this, but this person basically just asked, is it good to date a spiritual person or not? To be honest, it's like as gifted people, we cannot all be painted with the same brush. You understand what I mean? I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not gonna say it's bad because there are people that definitely use their gifts to manipulate reality. So if umuntu amfuni, if umuntu wenzani uzokwata and uzoyenza something ngegift yakhe so that I ensure ukuthi izinto zihamba ngendlela yakhe. Yabo? So I wouldn't say because like it's good if you know that you're genuine to the person, but it's also very like troublesome. You told because like it's troublesome to date someone who's spiritual because there's like mood swings in it. There's like a lot of things ukuthi you yourself you don't understand why you start acting like this. A spiritual person just changes in for no reason. Like the mood just changes and all of a sudden this person just feels like a lot is going on. I just can't with this. Yeah. So it depends again with the type of person that you are dating. Are they a genuine person as well? If you are genuine and you have your intentions with nah, I mean I want to date this person and I love this person, then it's okay if you're going to be able to deal with that person. It's hard to date them, but it's good to date them. You know, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. The only bad thing is to date the ones that they don't play. If you understand what I mean. Fifth question, and I actually love this question because like I don't think I have an answer for this question. I don't think I do have an answer for this question, but this question basically just says, how does it feel to be in a trance? Okay, so what it feels like to be in a trance, for the first time, it doesn't feel good. It's not really like feel, but when the moments leading up to the trance, it doesn't feel good. Okay, it's not something nice. And I see when people like bazovugwailozi or when they're friends, okay, let me just say someone you're working with uvugwailozi and you are scared and you feel so sad for them because this person is crying and where's Lula and you know like I understand and you feel like they're in pain. No, there's nothing you feel when you're in a trance, okay? The only thing is that sometimes you do hear people talking, or you do hear yourself talking, but like most times you don't feel a thing. You're dreaming, okay? You're asleep, okay? Like it's not you. It's not you that is screaming, that is rising. It's not us. So I would say it feels nice after being in a trance because I really love like you feel refreshed. I don't know if you guys can relate. If you do, please comment because I don't want to look like I'm crazy. But I feel refreshed. Like even when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, yo, my girl, outside glowy. Yeah, it's because like I don't know why, but I just feel like a lot more sugar good trance. Yeah, like But during trance, you don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I don't feel any pain. I don't feel anything. I just feel like I have a lot of tears in my eyes that I just want to let out. That's just how it feels. Oh my god, I actually love this question. What made you stronger during the start of your initiation journey? Come on, go close the door. Thank you. Okay, clean. But anyway, what made you stronger during this well, basically just saying at the start of your initiation process, what made you strong. For me now, I would say once again, I was clueless of where I was going, what this gift was leading to, right? Which is a healer, which is what for me now, what made me strong was the fact that I had support, right? Everyone, like, I feel like I didn't have much time to think about it because it's like every day being every day being every day being. And after that, I'd be so worn out, I'd be so tired. And also, I just feel like, you know what, let me just go pray and let me go sleep. That was just how it was, right? There came a time where I was so isolated. I was isolated December of 2023. I didn't go out. I didn't, I was just like in my room. It was my grandfather's room actually. His room. I was there and I would sit there and I would just read the Bible. I would cry. I would, yeah, I think Mina, I wasn't as strong. I think accepting your gift is what makes you strong, because once you start accepting, you accept everything that comes with it. So for me, it wasn't that bad, like it was bad during, because I felt like I was misleading people from in my family, because like there was a lot I was saying while I was in trance, and I didn't like that, because I was like, how do I know these things? And what if I'm leading these people into the wrong path? Because so I was like, but then at the same time, I feel like the support that I had from my family was one thing that actually made me ukuthi ngikwazi ukuqina. Although it started off and I was very lonely, but they were there and they were the ones that were like, okay girl, you are doing this, clock it. And I was like, oh, okay, then that means okay. But once again, umtandazo, guys, prayer made me not give up. Prayer made me realize that, okay, there's the presence of God and everything in there. And I'm a very curious person. I love learning. So when this came to me, I was like, oh my God, I need to understand this. What is this? How does this happen? So I think maybe curiosity was also one of the things that made me stronger, because I was like going to it instead of running away. I was like, woza. Question number 7, and this is actually the second last question. Sorry. But yeah, question number 7 is asking Uguti, how do I choose? Okay, this is just her asking me, how does she choose between a family that does not accept or does not believe in izinto zamadlozi and her accepting her gift. To be honest, I wouldn't really have like proper understanding of your situation, because I can't really like relate to your situation, but I can tell you like a few things. There's no choosing, right, between you're playing a game. There's no choosing, makhosj, between you and your gift. Like there's no choosing at all. You have to do what you have to do, right? So when you have to accept, it does not mean that you have to cut off your family, especially if you're still young. If you're young and you're living underneath your parents' roof, and everything goes by their rules, and then I would suggest to makhosj should accept and also understand the parents' perspective, right? Patience is key, because sometimes even though ekhaya they don't believe in izinto zamadlozi, maseliphakeme lilana, they can't phikisa you, right? So number 1, you must be patient. Wait for it ukuthi liphakame liziveze likhulume nabo, and they'll see ukuthi na noma kungathiwani la kenyiwa la. And then number 2, you should actually get like a white candle, just a white candle, and use the candle for praying, so that you just let God know of the situation, that you have sent me this gift that I have, you have sent me these ancestors, but then the situation that I'm in, it's not allowing me, because God put you in this situation. He will definitely take you out of this situation. You don't have to choose anything, right? So by now you must just explain Edwazini and also to yourself accept to good, okay, it's not in my power to do everything that I can to accept my gift, but I can pray, I can pasha, and speak to my ancestors just using a white candle. You pray, you explain to God your situation, because, and then you pasha, and yeah, you'll see nje now ukuthi mawukhula lizophakama, and while you're patient lizophakama, it will show itself, and then everything will be okay, yabo, because they won't have any power to say no or yes. Ilozi maselifikile lifikile, balitshele ithe. Now this is the last and final question, and I'm so sad because niyazi ukuthi ngithanda ukukhuluma kakhulu, but now I can't because, well, my questions are aphelile. This question says, who is God to you and your ancestors? And actually, like, I'm in love with this question. I can't explain it, but I love this question so, so much. God to me is the creator of all, right? God to me, he is this infinite knowledge, right? That we all can't seem to understand. Right? He's something beyond this world because, well, he's the creator of this world. But God to me, he's the God of my ancestors. He is the God that actually created my ancestors, that taught my ancestors the things that they are teaching me today. God to me is this knowledge that everyone seems to want a grasp of. He's this power, this infinite knowledge. He's good and bad, you know? And I know you guys would be like, good and bad ganjani. Well, he does say he takes and he gives, he destroys and then he gives once again, So to me, I feel God is the creator. God is the one above amakhosj. He is the king of my kings, you understand? The kings of all the kings that have reigned in this world. God to me, he is this knowledge that is expressing itself in every form. Meaning, even when someone is bad, when someone is good, it is just a reflection, because he says God lives and reigns in the heart of all men. So to me, God is everything that breathes and lives. He is life, right? And everything that has life has God in it. Everything that has seed has life, and therefore God is life. So yeah, to me, God is just this amazing knowledge, this amazing power that has been expressing itself all this time. And we somehow want to get a grasp of it. We want to be like this power. Other people, they want to be this God, but nobody can. He's the undefeated. Yeah. That is God for me, amahle, and that is God for my ancestors, because I actually learned this, or I had this mindset after God is the Almighty, the one above, So he's above all. He sees and he judges. He's the only one that has the real power to judge and to say whether something is wrong or right, and to explain whether we should do this or we shouldn't. So for that, I really respect God, and my ancestors, they respect God. Every time I pray for my ancestors so that they can be empowered by God, because if God was not there, I don't think my ancestors would be there. But yeah, he's life eternal, eternal knowledge, everything infinite, you can name it. Anyway guys, that is it for today's video. I actually enjoyed making this video so much. And then I'm not going to put the background music, don't worry. We have that figured out. And I would like to show you guys my thingies, but I'll just take a picture and just put it here, I think. I'm not sure, I don't know. But yeah, have a good one guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I forgot to say that. Imagine one video and we're already on like a 100 subscribers. You guys, I Nina, love you Nina. Anyway, like, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Please make suggestions of story times that you'd like to hear, because I like talking too much. So yeah, bye guys. Don't forget to pray, and don't forget that God is there. He listens, and although things are going as like they seem like they're going wrong, they're actually going in his direction. So trust, patience once again, love and kindness. Yeah. Bye.